Mato Anomalies is a brand new JRPG developed by Aruiz, which is a group of game industry veterans and young talents who developed rich stories, unique beautiful designs, and gameplay. In this Persona-like world, players embark on a journey to investigate peculiar phenomenon happening within the city called Mato, which is inspired by the retro-futuristic version of Shanghai, and unravel the mysteries and secrets of the evil forces trying to bring upon its downfall. The story centers on a protagonist called Do, who is a private detective from Tolosma who has an incredible talent of uncovering sensitive information like Sherlock Holmes, together with Graham, a shaman who dresses like a Ronin, to fight the Bane Tide, who are interdimensional creatures who feed off of emotions. The two have a work arrangement where Do investigates for clues and information within the streets of the city, while Graham enters the lairs to fight off Bane Tides contained with it. Do works in a photo studio called Night Smoke that keeps his real occupation undercover, being hired by Lady Nightshade, who is the owner of the Losma Hotel. They unveiled a playable party member called Butterfly, whom I haven't seen in trailer or the demo, and you can use her in battles with interesting set of skills and weapons. She's a legend master thief in Mato who steals from high-ranking corrupt officials and redistributes the wealth she gets to the poor people. Being trapped in Rich's lair for several years for her great deeds in the hands of those in power, Graham freed her and became one of the most righteous members in the party. By the way, this video is sponsored by Streamforge, and they sent me a beta piece of the game's development via Steam. I also played the first demo in Steam and I immediately liked the gameplay and the vibe of its environment. And as I played through the preview of this beta version, I fell in love more and more because of the progress they are making. I noticed a lot of improvements in controls. The camera is quite clunky in the first demo, but in the beta it's getting there. I can turn around almost as smooth as silk, and hopefully they fix it more and make the movement more smoother before they release the game. The battle system is one of my favorites since I'm a huge fan of turn-based combat. This game easily captured my attention with an amazing skill animations, and the menus are very simple. I honestly prefer simple battle mechanics over complicated mechanics because I get confused very easily. Their combat is very easy to understand since there are 4 menus to command: all, attack, support, and potion. There is also an ultimate skill to unlock in talents that you can trigger once you fill out the purple energy gauge in battle by performing actions. You can use it to your advantage and turn the tides of battle in your favor. The layers kinda reminds me of Cyber Digital Dungeons in Digimon Cyber Sleuth. The design of the layers looks really great. Hopefully we get to see more design of the environment since I only get to play the chapter 1 of the beta version, and the environment design kinda looks the same for the most part, but the monster looks so out of this world and I absolutely loved it. The talent system in the form of yin and yang is very clever, where you can earn points as you level up. Allotting these points to certain nodes enhances skills damage or enhances their basic stats like attack, defense, speed, and more, which I find very interesting. Gears can be equipped to increase and boost stats. Set effects will be activated when a certain number of gears are connected. Weapons can be obtained as rewards found in treasure loots, or you can buy them in shops. These weapons have their own weapon skills attached and weapon affixes that changes depending on which weapon you equip for your party members. The higher the quality, it gives more weapon affixes. Overall, the game's battle mechanics, menu system where you can customize your character's growth, talent, and skills are very straightforward. Also, there is a feature which lets you auto battle and skips skill animations, which I think is a great inclusion for grinding, and it saves you a lot of time doing battles. One aspect about Mato Anomalies that is wholly fun is the minigame where you hack into people's brains. At first, I find mind hack card battle system complicated, but then it reminded me of Slay of Fire, which I spent a lot of hours playing. You can draw cards randomly each turn, stack defense point, and use cards to attack the mind of the person you're persuading. Players draw 4 or more cards at the start of each turn and can only play 3 at once. You can choose from any deck at the start. Most of them will probably unlock as you progress in the story or meet the other party members. It's quite challenging with some demons in the host mind applying debuff on your cards, and if you kill them they can respawn back, making it very difficult when I first tried it. It took me 5 replay just to finish this card combat, and I find myself liking it. Although I randomly attack them with cards that sometimes doesn't decrease the mind's power when you first landed a hit, which is confusing for me. Since this is just a beta phase, hopefully they polish this combat system and probably add something more unique, since I like how they incorporate it in the game, and they should make it more fulfilling by adding rewards or something. Just my suggestion, and I know they are trying to improve everything in this game. One fight I enjoy in this preview version of Mato is the boss fight with Gluttony. The design of the boss looks amazing. The only thing I would ask to change probably is to make the boss fight harder and let us strategize more. He can summon enemies with frenzies, and I didn't get to see what happens if I don't kill them. But it's very easy to annihilate his minions, so I sail through the battle with ease. If only they can make the bosses a little bit harder, I think that would make the game more challenging. I am a person who really likes to strategize if ever I encounter a hard situation, so adding the element of weakness and strength can play a vital role in making bosses fun to slay. Nevertheless, everything else in this boss fight is so amazing.
Evil must be eliminated.
Time to run!
Time to take out the trash. A necessary sacrifice. Predictable. Then I'll give you 2. Show me your work, Donatrus.
My traps should be more than enough. This'll be fun to watch.
During gameplay, free roaming the cities and places, it is very important you know what to do next. I'm glad they have a navigation of side quests and main quests, so it won't make you feel lost of not knowing where to go. These little details makes the game indulging and interactive. The environment looks beautiful with a cyberpunk retro feel. I just really want to see the finished product as soon as possible. The story is very intriguing, surrounding with different factions. Investigating them and knowing more about them gives me the thrill. The in-game characters and NPCs design looks great, and I especially love the cel-shaded art style, which makes it look like a living comic book lit by neon lights. The dialogues and visual novels have an eye-catching UI, and the moving portraits looks incredible. It is very important not to distract players from reading the text, and Mato Anomalies does it really well with colorful and expressive visuals that makes the game more appealing to me. I love the addition of comic board style cutscenes. Whoever thought of that needs a raise. It makes me, the player, feel more like reading a Marvel's comic. There are also some fully animated cutscenes, and I'm glad they added voice to the characters, which make them alive, which are done excellently, making the story more engaging with these varieties of cutscenes.
To arrest me! If not, then let me go!
Oh, you are really asking for it. Where's my blade? I'm gonna cut you up real good.
Who gave you the orders? It just rolled off my tongue. I don't know anything.
What I'm excited about is the story. It looks compelling with a heavy focus on characters. Anything related to mysteries and detective team movies, games, or series is my kind of jam. I'm definitely looking forward to the other 2 party members joining since I saw them in the trailer, and I'm still curious if they are really not letting us play Doe and become a fighting party member, since I really like his design. It would be a waste if we can only see him outside of layers and do investigations. Hopefully Arui's watch my video and let Doe join in the fight, because that would really make his character look amazing and cool. Mato Anomalies is still under development, and I know for sure that developers are working very hard to deliver a game that can truly captivate RPG fans like me. I can say this game has the potential to be good, and coming from a team of indie game developers, I am surprised that they can make a game with this kind of quality that I usually see in big gaming companies like Atlus. Although it's hard to judge based on what I played in the beta, Mato Anomalies is showing a lot of promises. The story and gameplay has engaged me in a very short space of time, the minigame is fun and challenging, and the world looks absolutely beautiful. With more polishes and improvement, if they ever need more time, I'm okay with it, since nothing is more fulfilling than playing a wonderful finished product made with love. I am looking forward to the final piece of this game, and hopefully this project becomes successful. Mato Anomalies is a brand new JRPG experience, and you can check out the demo available in Steam. The game is set to be released this coming March of 2023 for the modern consoles, being published by Prime Matter.